So definitely something was in the air, because Apple announced 5 new things, from which are 4 new products. And I briefly want to cover every single thing with you and talk about the changes, the design and the pricing, so you're fully updated. And let's start with the iPad Air with M3 that was announced first. And compared to its predecessor, not a lot has changed. We now get the M3 chip compared to the M2 chip. In the iPad Air that was announced in 2024, design-wise, no changes at all, no new colors. We do get a new Magic Keyboard. It now has a 14 array function key, a larger trackpad, and now attaches magnetically to the iPad Air, and it comes with USB-C for immediate charging when your iPad is connected to the Magic Keyboard. Next up, a small other iPad announcement is that we got the 11th generation iPad. So this is Apple's entry iPad. Also, the new 11th gen iPad has the A16 chip, which is a nice upgrade and good for this model. And now also comes with double the storage, 128 gigabytes of storage versus 64 on the previous generation. That was the 10th generation iPad. And let's briefly cover the prices here. So the 11-inch iPad Air starts at $599, and then the 13-inch model starts at $799. The 11-inch Magic Keyboard is priced at $269, and the 13-inch Magic Keyboard is priced at $319. And the starting price of the 11th gen iPad is $349 US. All right, now let's head over to the Mac announcements we had. We now have a new MacBook Air with M4, and again, design-wise, not a lot has changed compared to the previous generation, which was the 2024 M3 MacBook Air. We do get a new sky blue color, which looks absolutely amazing, and hopefully I can tell you more about it very soon. So besides that, this new MacBook Air has the M4 chip. We now get 16 gigabytes of unified memory, which I believe is essential for running Apple Intelligence on this new MacBook Air. Next up, we get a 12 megapixel center stage camera, also with desk view. So center stage is nice because it follows you when you're walking around. It really puts you nicely in the middle of the camera. And also, one very underestimated new feature of this MacBook Air is that you can connect up to 2 external monitors while having your MacBook Air open, which means you have a total of 3 displays. And this all starts at $999. Yes, I absolutely believe this is crazy. The previous generation MacBook Air, the M3 of last year, so 2024, started at $1099. This was for the 13-inch model, and this year the MacBook Air with M4 starts at $999. So Apple made a price drop of $100 US, which is absolutely crazy. Obviously, there's also a 15-inch model, and the 15-inch model starts at $1199, which again is also $100 US cheaper than the previous generation. Next, let's take it up a notch with the new Mac Studio. Yes, the new Mac Studio is finally here, and it now comes with the M4 Max chip, which is an absolute beast. Form factor wise, when we look at the design, everything is more or less the same, but now every Thunderbolt port on this new Mac Studio supports Thunderbolt 5, which is crazy fast. And talking about speed, Apple also introduced the new M3 Ultra chip, and the M3 Ultra chip is basically 2 fused together M3 Max chip with a special Apple technology called Ultra Fusion, and the speeds and the performance this generates is absolutely nuts. If we want, for example, to fully spec the M3 Ultra chip, we can get a 32 CPU core with a 80 GPU core, 512 gigabytes of unified memory, and if we want, even 16 terabytes of storage. And yeah, if you want to know the price of this fully spec'd Mac Studio with M3 Ultra, well, that's $14,099 US, which is nuts for a Mac. But if you want to get the base M4 Mac Studio, you need to put down $1,999 US. These are all the announcements Apple made this week. I'm really curious to know what you think about them. What's your favorite announcement? Is it the new MacBook Air with M4 starting at $999, or are you more looking at the Mac Studio now with the M3 Ultra? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for being here. Make sure subscribe, hit the bell icon, like this video, and see you in the next one. Peace.